Okay, we're recording, and this is on my phone, so the quality's not the greatest. It's just my curly hair. It's normally not this curly, but I got a perm recently to enhance my curl. So it's kind of a mess right now. It's evening, so we're just gonna deal with it. So I just wanted to share a little bit, and I've shared this previously on another video. It's kind of freezing out, but I just want to share a little bit to help some people out. So, this is one of my books of shadow. It just got this on it, and this girl holding a crystal ball. And on the other side, it has this. It's just a rose with a key and a chain. It says Book of Shadows, Book of Shadows, Book of Shadows, Book of Shadows. I found this picture and these two on Pinterest, okay? Pinterest. So if anybody was looking for likes those, wants to find Pinterest, and everything in here I found on Pinterest as well, okay? So I just got stickers in the front here, flowers, life is good, be bright, stuff like that, just stickers. And this says throw kindness around like confetti. That's a full sheet paper. It's a divider for if you want to divide sections. I got those at Walmart or Dollar General. All the rest of the stuff I just printed off of Pinterest. So this is a page using your Wicca, choosing your path, the Wiccan way, and stuff like that's in here. And I've shared this before. And these are from some book, but I don't know what book. I just find them on Pinterest and saved them and printed them. And this is what's in a hedge witch's cupboard. I just took some notes. And this one, I printed it. I need to reprint it because it's unreadable. I wrote across it because it's blurry. This talks about in bulk. Just things like that are in here. 9 Noble Virtues is in here. That literally says 9 noble virtues. And one's courage, discipline, fidelity, honor, hospitality, industriousness, perseverance, self-reliance, truth. And it's perseverance. I can't say my words today. 7 rules of life, and it's got a witch up here on the broom. And you can find all this on Pinterest. 13 goals of a witch. Becoming Wiccan. It just information, like I said, all found on Pinterest. So this is my, let me fix my little front here. Printed Book of Shadows of things I've printed up, put in sleeves, and put in this book. Okay, so that's just that one. And then I have a working Book of Shadows. On the front, it says Faith, and this is just a little spiral journal. That's all it is. Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, places like that where I get these, and I have more than one. This is one I'm working in now. I have this one. I don't know where I got it from, but it says her greatest power is believing in herself, and it's pink with hearts. That's it. Nothing's in it. Just a little notebook. Pages look like this with little lines. And I got this one, and it actually says be still and know, Psalms 46:10. And it's just a little book with pages like that, and it has little verses down here. But I just buy these little notebooks. I've also bought some things called novel journals, and what it is it's a novel that has the words from the novel so tiny you can't even read it unless you get a magnifying glass, and you're supposed to do your writing in between them. I got them at Walmart. You can look up novel journal. I'll tell you the easiest one. Wizard of Oz or Alice in Wonderland. Go to Google, look up novel journal. You'll find them. They still sell them. I got them at Walmart a couple years ago. They're cute, and I thought they'd work as Books of Shadows, manifestation journals. I'm going to look at my notes over here. So I wrote some stuff down. I gotta flip the page back. Okay, so the work is like I said, Book Shadows, manifestation journals, and I'm going to read you a little information on Books of Shadows, the history and the modern stuff, and then get into showing you this book, because unlike some people who don't want to share the Book of Shadows, I don't care, I'll share it. Okay, so Books of Shadows is a book containing religious texts and instructions for magical rituals found within neo-pagan religions of Wicca. Traditionally, a witch's Book of Shadows is destroyed upon her death. I don't know if they still do that, but that's traditionally. Modern Wiccans use Books of Shadows. They use other ones that have been printed by other people, or write their own combination of both, which you can see I'm doing. You can use your Book of Shadows to write spells, chants, incantations, manifestations, recipes, rituals, essential oil blends to diffuse or use as spritz sprays. The things you can do with a Book of Shadows is endless and entirely up to you. This is your book, your path. Also can have a book of mirrors that records thoughts, feelings, and experiences. You can also put that in your Book of Shadows. You can use whatever suits your fancy as a Book of Shadows. It doesn't have to be a certain color or style. This is all up to you. Wicca is a journey, a path, a personal choice of what you practice and how you practice. Maybe something in Wicca appeals to you while others do not, and that is entirely okay. Wicca is an open practice that doesn't have set rules and a set path you must follow. It's your journey. You choose the path. You don't have to have a Book of Shadows, but I think it is helpful to have one to put at least some thoughts, chant spells, or ideas into. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you about my Wiccan path. I'm an eclectic witch, which means I practice a lot of things all over the board. I'm not just like a green witch, a white witch, a kitchen witch. I'm just kind of all over the place because I haven't decided what one area I'm going to focus on, so I'm just eclectic. And I have a bohemian gypsy vibe personality style dress, so it works for me. But anyways, we're going to get into this. So my first page, it says this book belongs to, and it has my name, and it says, "Let your spirit soar." And then I have my dedication for my purpose for this book. I have a spell here. And this is sealing a window or door from supernatural entities. And then I have a candle set up for positive change. I have a recipe here to make sweet grass sticks. A spell to remove a non-physical entity. And that's on these two pages. And as you can see, there's just stickers in here to decorate my pages. And here is a mindful meditation, 8-fold noble path. I do mindful meditation every day. And this is a sigil to increase self-love. So you can see that sigil up close. Pinterest, by the way. It was on Pinterest. And this is the meaning of Namaste. Pinterest again. Vanilla anti-anxiety spell. A house blessing. A candle spell for employment. An amulet or charm enchantment for like protection or peace, serenity, things like that. Friendship tea recipe. See, I put a friendship tea recipe in here. This is a symbol for breathe. Candle colors and what they can be used for. How to make dandelion salve. I don't even know if I said that. Dandelion salve. Salve, whatever. The Yule holiday and things you can do for that. And then I got a little fairy there. And this was an adult coloring book. I colored it and cut it out, put it in here. Imbolc Sabbath. Imbolc. I'm not even sure I'm saying it right. A protection invocation to the goddess. This is for Litha Midsummer. And it's a midsummer oil, the gemstones for that holiday, colors for that holiday, and ideas of what to do for that. And I got a little, I don't even know what kind of flower this is, but this is a little blue flower, dark blue flower that I used in my Litha spray that I made this year. There's an essential oil blend for Litha here. Aromatherapy rice or bean bags and how I make those. Hold on a second, I'll show you one of those. So I literally just went to a sewing machine, cut out some material, sewed 3 sides of it, filled it with rice or beans, depending on which bag it was, obviously. And then I dropped the essential oils in there and got them all mixed in. And I sewed it shut. And I think this one's chamomile, but I got chamomile, lavender, frankincense, all kinds of them. I actually made these for a school teacher right now, for stress relief, aromatherapy for kids, something they can play with. Just, she wanted them, I made them. I got a poem in here, Believe in the Fairies. Found it on Pinterest. A curse. And how to remove a curse from yourself, a negative energy. This says strength. This is about dreams. Secrets are hidden in the most unlikely places. Never be a prisoner of your past. It was a lesson, not a life sentence. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. You are magic. Don't ever apologize for the fire in you. So just things like that. Wings to show you what you can become. Roots to remind you where you're from. And then this just says believe. And then there's a magical tip that I found on Pinterest. And this talks about your journey. This talks about rose court, and I got the picture of the moon there. And this is a moon water chant. Another magical tip. This is to call your power back to you. And I got stars and swirls. This is a Llamas diffuser bin, and this is a Llamas essential oil blend. This is all information about Llamas and the colors for Llamas and things you can do for Llamas, and a butterflies there. Dot coloring book, colored it, cut it out. Same with these. Llamas gifts, things you can give as gifts. Talks about the herbs of Llamas. And this is all the Wiccan Sabbats listed and their approximate dates of when they are. This is a home blessing. This is my Wiccan name, which is Aurilla, Aurelia. Call the goddess of the 4 winds. This is a spell I wrote, or chant. This is a banishment spell that I wrote. Dream without fear, love without limits, dare to dream. That's a dream catcher. This is, I crochet, and this is the thing that has this flower here. They got a dot coloring book, colored it, put it in here. Okay, it says crochet blanket tags. Make tags that say, the snuggle is real, and put these on your blanket. And I make little tags too for stuff like my craft projects. This talks about friendship, and it's just paper I found at a thrift store. And I just cut the little designs out and put them in here. This talks about the moon again. More moon stuff. Moon water uses, and this is a moon chant too. It says wild heart, blame it on my gypsy soul, moon child, and it says save her life and all its magic. This is just a little bag, gift bag I cut out, taped in here. I cut the back off of it, taped it in here, and I got this in it, and it says what you think you become, what you feel you attract, what you imagine you create, the Buddha. And there's a backside, nothing's on it. It just hangs out there. Then I got these little things. This is more of that paper I found at the thrift store. And it says, your thoughts are the architects of your destiny, David O. McKay. It's just a quote he said. And where there is a witch, there is a way. And they're just the gift tag from that bag on the other side. That's just taped in there. And then there's this, and there's a couple things in there. I made a pocket there. It doesn't stay in very well, but it's still there. This is a morning affirmation, and these are flowers. Some of that paper. This is dot coloring book. I colored it, put it in here. This is a morning affirmation on a card I got with a calligraphy set. And it's the morning affirmation. I found it on Pinterest. This says, brown paper packages all tied up with string. Here is a few of my favorite things. It just tells me, get a brown paper bag, tie some string around it, put a thing on it that says, all tied up with string. Here are a few of my favorite things for a gift for somebody. Mini jar spells. And this is what you're going to need to do a mini jar spell. It just tells me the ingredients I'm going to need, like the jar, the paper, the right, whatever on it, and the other stuff. And this is how to make a mini fairy jar. And an anxiety jar. And this is mine. I made this one. And this one, I made two. I got some of this information on this one of how the things put in it off of Pinterest. Okay. If your eyes are open, you'll see the things we're seeing. That's all that says. How do you spell love, Piglet? You don't spell it, you feel it. Pooh. Never lose your sense of wonder. That's all that's written on that page. And those pictures just dot coloring book again. What if I fall? Oh, my darling, what if you fly? I can't go back to yesterday because I was a different person than Alice in Wonderland. See, I just have eclectic stuff in here. What hurts you blesses you. Darkness is your candle. Just another little inspirational thing there. Inspirational thing, inspirational thought. Flowers from the adult coloring book again. This is one of my favorite quotes here. And these are from the adult coloring book. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them, Albert Einstein. And that's just says, peace is liberty and tranquility. Tranquility is my favorite word for some reason. More positive affirmations, I guess. More of them. In this picture, I found on Pinterest and just had it printed. Funny things, inspirational affirmations. This was on some old stationery I had. I just cut it out. Pinterest again, inspiration, affirmation, inspirational things. Pinterest. Simple spell jars, spell bottles, and this one's for home protection. This is a cat and dog blessing for protection for them. The Wiccan Read. And it says, every little thing is going to be all right. And I just have these teacups. I printed that off Pinterest. An Aura Cleanse. As soon as I saw you, I knew an adventure was going to happen. Winnie the Pooh. Pinterest again for the picture. Pinterest again. Pinterest again. And more affirmation, inspirational quotes. And Pinterest. Home protection spell. Information on witches. Unwanted guests, how to get rid of them. So that's a little ritual spell thing. Inspirational quotes. Same thing. And then I got a little scroll thing. Can't remember what that's called. For the Ouija board. And as off Pinterest, and I just printed it and colored it. Sticker. Witch's Love Honey recipe. It's called Witch's Love Honey. And I love this one. My darling girl, when are you going to realize that being normal is not necessarily a virtue? It rather denotes a lack of courage. I saw this on Pinterest with a little witch inside of it, a little girl. It was so cute. And this says, always serve spilt salt over your left shoulder, keep rosemary by your garden gate, plant lavender for luck, and fall in love whenever you can. These are protection sigils. I did not make these up. I found these on Pinterest, and I just drew them into the book. To bind somebody, Healing Moon Chant. This is a poem. It's called Heaven's Very Special Child. I have a child. My children are all adults, but I have a child who has learning disabilities and such, so I love this poem, and that's the rest of it. And dog calling book again. And the poem Don't Quit. This is my favorite poem. It's in here. Just some more inspirational stuff. Inspirational. An animal blessing for any kind of animal. Your magical Wiccan journey. It says the journey is entirely yours. You choose your path. You choose your beliefs. You choose to do as you choose. It's your choice. Choose to live your path as you choose and as you want. Quote. A couple more quotes. Quote. And some of them are Wiccan quotes. Quote. A career spell. Found that on Pinterest. And there's pictures of angels and little cherubs in there. Just because I had those stickers. Well, a friend gave them to me. A path and a door. And it talks about that. You can find that on Pinterest if you're interested. A quote. A quote. A quote. A quote. Quote. And like I said, some of these are inspirational. Some of them are Wiccan quotes. More. Oh, and that's a website. Quotes. Quote. And this is relaxing hot cocoa, a recipe of hot cocoa. I like to just make hot cocoa. You put whipped cream, ready whipped, put a little cinnamon on it, and it's relaxing hot cocoa. And then this is how to make spearmint brownies. And then I got how to make face wash, face toner, and moisturizer. So like I said, hippie, gypsy type vibes. I like to do that. And then the rest are just pictures, but I'll show you. I didn't color this one. It came out of an adult color book too. And just cut, instead of just cutting out the bird, I cut out like this and glued it in there. A fox, a bird, a hummingbird with a flower, snowflake. I colored this and then just cut down to get it to fit in the book. Some stars. Snowflake. Some cherries. Some mandala. A flower. I like flowers. I like coloring them. I like putting them in books. Flowers. And I missed that page. Flower, butterflies with a flower. Books. Some more butterflies. A bird. That's the other bird I showed you I didn't color. This is it colored. Same bird, different page, obviously. And then nothing. And I only have that much of this book left. You can see that. It's not much. I have this back here, which is just another gift bag. that I taped in here. And what's inside this is, oh, I dropped some, but it's my things. And some of them aren't colored, that I color and put in here. And I also print some things off Pinterest. So I was picking them up and cut them down and put them in the book. And print it in color, print them in black and white, and I color them and put them in there. That's my first, what I call my working Book of Shadows, scrapbooking Book of Shadows. So that's my first one. And this one will be, it started out like this. This one did. This skinny, and it's now like that. This one will end up like that. This one I'll probably not put stuff in like that. I'll just write in it. But like I said, I have a bunch of these around. But there you go. There's my idea, my thoughts on how to do your Book of Shadows, Book of Spells, Book of whatever you want to call it. It's your path. It's your Wiccan journey. You can do your Book of Shadows, Manifestations, Book of Mirrors as separate books, all together, as you wish. It is your path, your choice. Do it as you want. Love y'all. Blessed be. Have a good night. Hope this helped. If you want to join my new Witch Academy group, drop me a comment. Let me know, and I'll get you hooked up to that. If I can answer any questions for you, drop a comment. I'll let you know as soon as I realize there's a comment there. I'll try to answer your question. If not, I'll refer you to somebody who can. Blessed be. Love you guys. Have a good night.